Hey everybody, I don't know if you already heard this before, but Utopia Must Fall. What a depressing title, you know? Like, telling us Utopia must fall. It's like saying paradise has to go away. Like, imagine living in a paradise setting and people are like, hey, listen, this place has got to go. No more coconut drinks for you. No more beach. You know, no more beautiful sunny days. No more clear water. It must go away. It must fall. I don't understand why. I'm not sure. I don't know if we'll ever get that information, but this is a new early access game. Came out a few weeks ago on Steam. It's $5.99, and it's really cool. It's a game that kind of combines a lot of old school, arcade and Atari games into one, and makes a roguelike out of it. So you got like Centipede and Missile Command and Asteroids, and there's a little touch of Geometry Wars in there too. I know a somewhat newer game, 15 years ago, but either way, this is a very cool game. We're going to do a run of it here, and I want to say before we jump into it that there is a little bit of issues with this game and my capture setup. I don't normally have this issue, but if you see that the video seems a little sluggish or if it's running at a low FPS, I'm not sure how this game was built or what it was built in, but there's some strange thing with my capture software not being able to read it for whatever reason. As you can see here, the game will still run. You can see my mouse cursor and everything, but it's not running like at a full 60, which is what I would prefer. But here, we're going to jump right into the game here. Let's get to it. So you see here, the game has kind of like this Vectrex type of look here. Everything I'm doing here, basically I'm just moving the mouse, and the shooting is completely automatic. So you don't have to worry about holding a button down or anything like that, which I actually pretty grateful for, because you play those games, bullet hells or whatever, where like you just got to hold the button down the whole time. After a while, your finger is just like, dude, what are you doing to me? What's happening here? So this part's automatic. You do have to aim, so you do move the cursor back and forth. After every round here of killing enemies above you, you get the option to proceed into hopefully getting an upgrade. So from here, you get to pick your upgrades. And let's see here. What do we want? Let's go with regenerative shield, because if anything hits our shield, it'll regenerate. And now we have upgrades 2 out of 2. Increased turret projectile velocity by 40%, impact damage by 5. That sounds pretty good for early. But you'll see there are a lot of different silly options. Like, one is televised debate. Invite the aliens to live to a live discussion panel with the city's most popular celebrity firebrands and influencer. They do let you evaluate the plans. Like, if you pick that, it'll let you re-roll your upgrades and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. So there's a bunch of stuff like that, but we're gonna stick with like kind of simple right now, just so we can get the game going here. So yeah, you're just shooting at enemies above you. As you can see the inspiration from Missile Command. You see the asteroids. You can see the centipede influence with the enemies kind of going back and forth. There's even like probably a little bit of Galaga in here. You know what I mean? But I played this game earlier, and I was just like, this is such a smart way to take on, the idea of a roguelike. Like a great way to bring back these classic games from old school and kind of make them relevant again. I know that Atari has been struggling to come back and make newer versions of their games actually kind of like hit with people, and this is definitely a way to do it, I feel. Let's see. Nukes are important. We will show you what a nuke looks like once things get a little bit more hairy. Arc Flail. City Shield automatically discharges violent bolts of energy at stray enemies and debris approaching the shield. Allocate resources into iron plant. Let's do that. At some point, you could build other towers that will shoot things, which is also pretty useful. So, because of this, I mean, you got a little bit of a tower defense aspect too. You're trying to keep everything from hitting not just the bottom of the screen as it falls, but also like mainly in the center where you're shooting from. That's where, as I assume, Utopia is. Here, let's shoot one of our bombs. Boom, there we go. We're keeping them away from Utopia, which is what's important. Yeah, let's see. On shield failure, create a short burst. So that could be pretty interesting. My last run, I definitely had a situation where I lost all my shield. And I was not able to get back from it. I thought I was going to be able to. Like, I was doing pretty well without it, as it was trying to bounce back, but I couldn't do it. Oh, look at all these guys. Don't let it hit Utopia. No. So in these early levels, you could do, you know, typical. It's expected. Like, you're going to be able to keep things away from your shield pretty well, you know. It gets harder as you go, though. Oh, geez, we're getting a few hits there. They were at 67. We're going to use another... Oh, that was not a good bomb. That was not a good nuke right there. Did not do what I was hoping it would do. Everyone's coming for us, but you can see the shield is regenerating. Kill this guy. There we go. Let's proceed. Now, I'm waiting on the nukes because it says buy a stockpile of nukes. I'm waiting because there are other upgrades you can get that say, like, hey, you get one new nuke every level. So that way you're guaranteed a nuke, right? This one just buys you 3 extras, which I feel like is a waste of an upgrade point when I could be improving something, you know, within my actual town here. I don't need to re-roll right now. City shield recharges more rapidly than the more drained it is. 40% improves city shield regeneration recharge times. That's pretty good. Here's the weapons lab. Can construct a nuclear weapons research and development facility and immediately begin production of 1 full-size missile every 2 days. So this is every 2 days. And as you upgrade that, it'll turn into every day. And I'm sure as you get further and further, it'll be like, oh no, now you get 2 nukes every day. You know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is like just a great kind of like sit back and play style game. Like it reminds me of one of those games that you would have had, you know. Okay, we're gonna use a nuke here. Oh, we are depleted though. This is not good. But it reminds me of one of those games you would have had like back on your, you know, Windows 98 or 95 computer, like a pack-in game that came installed on it or something. I could see this being one of those games that just is like, you know, like Minesweeper, you know, where you're just like, oh, it's a free game that everybody plays, which was pretty cool. And this game definitely fits the bill because it's just the game you load up, you play a couple rounds, or even just 1 round, then you come back to it later. It's great. Upgrade manufacturing facilities produce 1 full-size missile a day. So that's where we're trying to get to. Let's see. Improve velocity of launch missiles by 50%. I don't think we need that just yet. We're at 54%. 55. So it is slowly creeping back up. But you can see here like how things can get hairy. So far, I've been able to defeat the first boss. And that's about as far as I have gotten. Because things after that get pretty... hairy. Oh, jeez. He direct hit right there. No, no! Okay, so we're offline now, so we have to do everything we can to try to stay online, or get back online, I should say. Okay, we're offline. We're still going here. Probably going to take a while for our shield to come back, if at all. We've been in this situation before. This is really early for me, though. Like, I have not died like this early before. Oh, that guy almost got us. Okay. So somehow we're still alive. Let's see, we got improved gimbal speed. I haven't seen these yet. I have seen increased fire rate. Increased fire rate, probably pretty helpful. Are we still without shield? Okay, we have very little bit of shield here. I like these things create these like little pops. The sound design in this is great. It feels like an old school game. It has those old school sounds. Oh, don't hit my shield. I'm trying to get it back. So I really like that it has all those old school sounds, but there is a little bit of, you know, sound design in there from, you know, a more contemporary standpoint, which is nice too. Oh, jeez. We're not going to make it through this. There's no way. Look at all the stuff coming at us. There's no way. Oh, somehow we made it. I don't know how. Oh, no. There's one last little thing coming after us there. I don't know how we made it through that. Let's see. Antimatter warheads. A momentary singularity begins each detonation, pulling in... Okay, so that'll pull things in, which is nice. This will give us an additional 600 RPM to our fire rate. Let's go with the fire rate. We somehow made it to week 2, even though we were playing super poorly here. Now you can see, like, the fire rate, though, is like, I could tear those dudes up now. Because you're just getting way more shots off at once. See that? Like, these yellow guys, I wasn't not able to, like, just kill as easily as I am now. Get rid of that guy. Oh, these little missiles take a lot of doing. No, 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 no. Stay away. You also see you're going to start to get these little things that appear on the side, too. And they come at you from the side, which really threw me in my last run when they just started showing up. I was like, what? They're going to approach us from the side, too? Let's see. Ration warheads. Cobalt coil gun. That sounds interesting. A railgun. Is that like a separate thing? I feel like I saw this in the last round, but I didn't go for it. But now I'm wondering. But this one is an institute I can build that will help support the autonomous construction and maintenance of defensive machinery, which sounds good too. Oh man, I am not sure. Let's go with the machinery. If we can keep living and we can get some defenses up, that would be spectacular. One of the other things, too, is, like, I mean, just the... Oh, I did not mean to use that nuke. That was a waste. Accidentally clicked. Oh, no, 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 no. I am going to use it there, though. Those guys are just running into it. Oh, we're offline. One more hit, and that is... We're toast. I don't even remember what I was saying. That was like one of the other things. I will say right there, though, things getting hairy. That's for sure. Repel enemies and debris with greater force and more severe blast damage on shield hit. Advanced materials lab. Deploy laser watchtower. Yeah, let's get a laser watchtower in here because this will be helpful. We'll put them right there. Done. 48% improved regeneration and recharge times for all automated outposts. City shield recharges more rapidly than it. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. We got to get that shield back up. That's for sure. Alright, shield's moving. There we go. Oh no! Wasn't paying attention. It's like seeing all these things come after me. Oh god. Oh, that laser helped. Thanks, laser. You are my friend. Oh, this is it. Yep. I knew that one was going to sneak in. Woo! Fine. We will accept defeat. So there we go. We survived 9 days. Got a final score of that. We didn't reach the first boss, but hey. You guys get a good idea of what this game is. And this is definitely going to be a game that I'm going to come back to every now and then. It's a great little game. Utopia Must Fall. As you can see, it combines all those old school games, puts them into one, you know, awesome like roguelike idea. Definitely worth your time and your money, considering it's only a $6 game. Like, I feel like this is already worth it as an early access game. Personally, like, I don't really have much in the way of critiques for it. I think it's a lot of fun. The only critique I can really give it is, like, maybe it's a bit too difficult at first, but that's how old school games are, so I'm not sure that that's really a critique, you know? But the game itself is a lot of fun, worth checking out. $6. I mean, on Steam, it's available now. I recommend checking this one out. It's pretty cool. All right, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.